Hi, it's Elkin, and welcome back to my channel. The situation with the Twitter has dramatically improved since Elon Musk took over. I know people don't want to believe that, but so far, despite the reports of hate speech and other situations, it has gone dramatically down. The TOS that's in place from the other Twitter crew that's been fired is still in place. And you and I got suspended already under Elon Musk. So that was remedied right away. No problem. The other account is still suspended. That tweet I will not take down. But the thing is this. I know the press secretary of the White House is saying that all the stuff that's being released is old news and the distraction. Like it's old ancient history. Unfortunately, there was bit of information that was not ancient history. Apparently, some Secretary of State asked through a third party to go to Twitter and remove some tweets, some certain individuals off of Twitter. If you're wondering, no, it's not. It wasn't then Secretary of State Kemp in Georgia. We had no evidence of that at all. Even though both sides were doing it, mostly Democrat. However, we did find one for then Secretary of State Katie Hobbs. And why this is important? Unfortunately, because now that the information has been revealed, and you know the election was already a month old when she won, this is going to add more ammunition to the fire. Already, the court challenges and a possibility, and I'm shocked to hear this, a possibility of recall election might be in store for Katie Hobbs. So even if she does get into the governorship on January 9th, question is she going to be able to hold it? Because if Twitter becomes the fatal blow, then it could also bring shockwaves to the rest of the political world. In fact, Elon Musk is saying also that this happened with the Brazilian election, that Twitter may have interfered with that one too. You know, all this took place before he took over the company. And, you know, since then, at first the advertisers were pulling out. Eventually, he was able to get many of these advertisers back, including Apple. Yes, he got rid of a lot of employees. And, of course, the first people that were fired was the brain trust that did a lot of the damage. And Twitter was losing money anyway. So either way, even if Elon Musk hadn't taken over, the layoffs still would have happened. So, but here's the thing. Now, you know, we can't go around saying what President Trump was saying because, you know, YouTube policy. So we respect that. Even though the January 6th committee thought they could get away with that and found out the hard way when their video was taken down. You know, we know the rules, so we can't go into it. I know people were concerned with a statement he made. There's nothing in the Constitution that would allow a situation where he could be placed back into office. I mean, there is no emergency. That's for sure. If there was a crisis happening, that would be a different story. Nobody's looking for martial law. But the thing was, we believe now an injustice has taken place, and we can no longer say that the 2020 election was the most safe and secure election in history. That can no longer be said, because now we know that Twitter was tipping the scale with other companies, courtesy of the DOJ and its agencies. So, when the new Congress comes in, they're going to have to make changes so that this doesn't ever happen again. I know you try to take advantage any way you can when it comes to an election, but if you're playing dirty, cool. Well, excuse me, but eventually even the cubes will not be working anymore to make you hit the ball in the right pocket. And this is what's happening. Of course, Twitter, after banning the president, kept going with this stuff. First with the conservatives, and eventually even liberals like me got suspended from the platform. It got to the point that when it got to the Babylon B, that's when they stepped over the line and led to Elon's takeover. So if they hadn't done what they did, Twitter would be the way it is now in the past. With what's his name at the helm instead of Elon Musk. That's their doing. They kept riding the gravy train, and unfortunately the gravy ran out. It's Al Ken saying so long for now. Don't forget to stop, share, like, subscribe to the videos, and thank you for supporting my shorts. If there's any more information about Kent, I will put it on another video. But if nothing shows up, then you know what that means. There's no chance in hell for Stacey Abrams to make any recovery.